Hi guys, welcome to Heather Cancer Babies Tarot. Welcome if you're new. Of course, everybody's gonna be new at this point. I did have another channel going, but then either way I got sidetracked on that, so I just decided to start over. So this is just gonna be a Cancerian channel only. So take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. Yeah, and with that being said, and as I go, my channel will evolve and change. But I just feel like it's important to get some of these messages out. So this particular reading is for the first week of January. So when it comes to the first week of January, somebody could be missing you. You could have maybe broke things off with somebody, kind of, decided to do your own thing. Yeah. So next card is closing this cycle, and then Divine Masculine. So some of you guys are in a connection with another spiritual person. Maybe both of you guys have gifts, but it's almost like, it's like you guys were supposed to be together, but something came in between that. And you've decided, that, you're just going to close out the cycle. This Divine Masculine could have, tested your patience. He could have known, the right path to choose, but still chose wrong. For whatever reason. I'm just getting from like the bite out of the apple. He could have decided to take a bite out of somebody else's apple, and maybe you just weren't having it. And so, let me see what else I got. Spirit, what other messages do we have for Cancers for the first week of January? Okay, I got backstab. This person could have stabbed you in the back. You could have, this person could have came in love bombing you, playing mind games, just doing whatever he could to, kind of get his way. Obviously, cheating. So this person, you overall could have just, either knew or caught this person cheating. It's like you just knew it, like the signs were all there. Yeah, this person backstabbed you. And you chose to just turn your back on the situation. And I'm getting that this person just, even you could miss this person, but I'm getting that this person is, definitely missing you. This person could have a toxic lifestyle. They could drink, do drugs, have, certain addictions that probably don't match up with you. Things that you're just, it's almost like you're too grown for that situation now, and this person still has that lifestyle. This could have been somebody that you had a workplace affair with. Somebody that you saw a future with, there was a spark. It's almost like you guys were just led to each other. It's almost like your souls recognized each other, like, soon as you guys found each other. Yeah, you could have blocked this person. You could have blocked them on social media. You could have just blocked them on everything. Made it impossible for them to even get a hold of you. Yeah. And I get why. This person could have done a love spell on you. And see, it could have probably backfired on this person. It probably just didn't even turn out right. Or, yeah. Or even this person could be trying to do a love spell as we speak. And then I got secluded. So this person could have kept you secluded in the relationship while they had, you know, third-party situations going on. This person could have even been married. I'm not really getting married here, but I'm definitely getting cheating here. But I mean, it could be for some people. And then you could have also, you know, this person could have, you know, gotten somebody pregnant, or the person that, like, they were cheating with could have, you know, been like, you know, oh, I'm pregnant. But they also could be lying about it. I'm getting, because we got fake news right here. Or they could, you know, this person could have already had a baby and said that the baby was theirs, and they could just be waiting on DNA test. Psycho, crazy ex, obsessed, and won't let you go. So that, you know, I don't really too much understand that, but, you know, apparently I feel like you shouldn't cheat if you don't expect to get left, you know, and this is just true. You know, I feel like, you know, because obviously this person has gone nuts. He's lost his mind. Yeah, he's simply just obsessed with you at this point. And probably because you're not paying him any attention. Let me pull some cards from another one. And then we'll do some money. Let me see. Because that is just insane. What kind of energy are we pulling on? So let's do what's the... Nah, we ain't gonna do that one because it's a love reading. Let me see. Try these. Oh, messy truth. So, yeah. This psycho ex, somebody that, you know, you probably put on block that, you know, like they already know that they messed up with you. I mean, there's definitely no doubt about that. All right. So, in this relationship, you could possibly feel like this person has already broken your trust. There's probably just really no coming back from that, which is why you turned your back on the situation. Because, you know, this person could have just hit like your deal breaker thing. You know, like cheating was definitely a deal breaker. You know, playing games, you know, was definitely a deal breaker for you. But yeah, this person could have lied and cheated on you, broke your trust. I mean, just shattered it. You know, and you just kind of feel like, damn, is there any real coming back from that? You know? And then I got mute, not moved on. So this person could be, you know, like they're not moved on from you. Obviously not, because they're not, you know, they're obviously obsessed. But they're just being quiet at the moment. Not really, you know, just maybe staying to themselves, or, you know, maybe they're out running the streets, but, you know, they haven't moved on. They're just being quiet at the moment. And then only when convenient. So this person could only want you when it's convenient at this point. You know, this person could want to, you know, explore their options, not really take you into consideration. You know, you could have waited on this person for a long time, and then they just kind of, you know, tossed you to the side as if you didn't even matter. And then, you know, now that you're walking away, they're even more obsessed. And then you never showed up. So maybe you could feel like this person really didn't show up for you in the relationship. They didn't stand up for you when it came to certain people, or, you know, situations. There could have been times where, you know, they were supposed to stand their ground because, you know, obviously they labeled themselves as your partner, you know, and they kind of just really just let you fall by the wayside, but acted as if they cared. you know, and you kind of just like, you know, maybe this person, and like it said, a love bomb, you know, the love bombing, you know, he could have sold you a dream. Like, you was just like, damn, you know, where'd I meet this person at? But obviously, it was obviously too good to be true, which is what you probably thought in the beginning. And then I have, you're my drug. So this person could just have this just toxic, unhealthy obsession with you. He could just be like blown away by the sex, you know, that you guys have. It's definitely, you know, the lust. You guys could just have, you know, and maybe this person thinks it's just lust. Maybe they think it's not even really love, you know. But, you know, it's almost like you're this person's fix. Okay, and then I'm going to do some clarifying situations. And then we'll close that out. And then I'll go ahead and do the money one after this. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancers for the first week of January? So carried away. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of a romantic moment. So maybe some of you guys are getting ready to be caught up, you know, like you could be meeting somebody. It's almost like when this person left, it's like right behind that somebody new came, and you could find yourself like carried away in that situation. And the roles can be reversed, you know. This could simply also be the other person. And then higher wisdom. Explore options, learn what you can, and expand your horizons. So some of you guys aren't even focused on the relationship that was lost. Some of you guys are focused on moving forward and, you know, kind of building yourself and keeping that going, you know. Maybe, you know, you have a channel that you're working on. Maybe you have, you know, some things that this person kind of just damaged, and you just kind of want to start over. And now that you're starting over, you just you know, like you know more than you used to, you know, is what I'm getting. Gate of opportunities. I didn't even read that. Hold on one second. So gate of opportunities. Pass through the gate of opportunities wherein new paths unfurl with boundaries and boundless potential. So a lot of doors could be opening for you guys. You know, it's almost like you shut one door and then, you know, some more open. So you could be looking at the opportunities that you have, you know, that you want to focus on. And I think you're just going to, you know, like you're going to open them opportunities up and you're going to take advantage of them. And you're just going to go hard with it. You know, I think you're going to explore all your options and your opportunities that you can, you know, and focus on that. And a lot of you guys are probably going to be focusing on work. Metamorphosis mirage. So embrace the tender transition between past forms and future possibilities, illuminated by the transformative butterfly. So what I'm getting from that is, you know, while you guys are going through this breakup, separation, whatever it is, for some of you it's a separation, for some of you, you know, it's a breakup. But some of you guys are taking it slow healing. You know, you're taking your time healing. You know, you're taking it one step at a time. You know, you're accomplishing one goal at a time. You're not trying to hurry up and rush nothing. You know, it's almost like you're enjoying the journey of healing, you know, because of what you've gone through. It almost feels like, you know, a breath of fresh air almost, you know, to where like you can actually sit down, look around, and take your time. All right, guys. Cancers, that was your messages, your love messages for the first week of January. Thank you.